G'day folks, Mike here, Everyday Part of Life, and this is part 3 of the saga. And of course, as everyone knows and been following the demonetized channel that YouTube done to me back on the 27th of January, that's when I got the email, Friday at 7:50 a.m. on that morning. Can you believe it? It was a big shock, and of course, I know that this has happened to a lot of other people as well. So hopefully everyone has a little bit of luck going on there, reapplying and all that type of thing to get their channel remonetized, which would be great if that can happen. But that's it. You know, it all started off as a big shock because, as I said in part 1, reuse content, what was their reason for demonetizing my channel? And of course that was other people's content, which, you know, I only use my own content, and everyone that knows me, they know all this. But of course YT and their algorithm or their bots or whatever, they obviously don't realize this, and you just can't get through to real people to ask the questions, get some proper answers. But that's all right. And of course I then decided to, in summary, then I decided to appeal on the 7th of February, or around the 6th of February it was. And of course I got I did all that type of stuff to send the video in to them and what they did. And of course that wasn't enough for them. That wasn't enough. So on Tuesday the 7th of February at 1:13 a.m. I got an email saying, denied. No luck there. So of course I went over to Twitter. A few people said get over to Twitter and mention it there. And of course I raised the situation over there on Twitter, and it was pretty much the same thing. It was like bots answering me again. There was one time where I did actually think I got onto a real person, but come back with the same old story, you know, saying that it was my fault. You know, I should be more careful what content I put up if I'm using other people's content. And that's the problem. There's never anyone you can talk to to explain for them to actually listen. But that gone by, I decided to reapply. I hit that reapply button, I think that 26th of January. That was about 4 weeks and a day after I got demonetized. I did that on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. And of course, finally, after a day and a half at 12:34 a.m. on the 28th of February, that Tuesday morning, I got the email to say, welcome back to the YouTube Partner Program. So, folks, it's over. It's over. I'm back, monetized again, and I can't believe it. It's like a little small miracle. Now, all I did, of course, I originally deleted that Lady Gaga short because that was a short that, you know, that was really building. Had over 250,000 views on that, and I was gaining subs left over hand or left over fist or whatever you want to say on that one. And of course YT algorithm or whoever it was, the bots or whatever it was, they obviously didn't like that. And that's the reason why I thought, you know, originally that I got demonetized, which it probably was because that was the only content, which I used a bit of the Lady Gaga and I was in the background. So I thought, you know what, maybe they didn't like that at all. But of course, when I did appeal, I didn't have that video there. I deleted that, and of course I got the same answer. So, you know, that made me wonder, what's going on? So, you know, I had a few brain trusts in the whole situation, and they certainly gave me some incredible information and brainstorming on probably what I should do. And like in the end, through a little bit of that and whatnot, I ended up deleting 16 shorts, even though it's all my content. You know, I just didn't want, I thought I'd take a few things that were similar to sort of other shorts that I'd done away. So I did that, and of course I deleted some off my main channel, Everyday Part of Life, and some off my Mike Shorts channel over there, just so it sort of wouldn't mix and match. And of course I deleted pretty much all my videos off TikTok that I've, you know, had put up on YouTube as well. But of course I always put them on YouTube first and then some of the other platforms. So I completely erased those off there. And of course I want to give a big shout out to the 4 people that really helped me out through this with great information. And of course, that was Mummy Sonic Adventures. Thanks very much, Mummy Sonic. That was fantastic. Yeah, definitely with the embedding, I unchecked that because I had that checked on all of them. So I didn't want, as YouTube said, how do you prove that it's your content if you haven't got the original clips to whatnot? So, I thought I would uncheck that. She said that did work for her son who had the same issue as me. Uncheck the embedding in the YouTube studio, and that fixed his channel. So I did that. So that must have had a big impact on mine. So thanks very much, Mummy Sonic. Of course, Tina and Bem Bem, a big support. Thanks for all your brain trust. I want to give a shout out to Jack Food and Music. He's always there. He's always giving me a little bit of a hand and a clue and sort of directing me in the right way. Thanks, Jacko. And of course, Chair Mikado. They're the 4 people that had a little bit of brains trust behind all this and sort of helped me get through this and finally get the channel monetized again. As I said, it only came in this morning at about 12:34 a.m. I got that email. I tell you what, it was a surprise. Took about a day and a half, but there was a big smile on my face. As I said, folks, it's got nothing to do with the money, the millions of dollars I make off YouTube. Well, actually, in 2 years, I probably made about $200. So, probably spent thousands of dollars going everywhere. But, I do YouTube because I love doing it. I love sharing it with all you out there, all you wonderful people. And, of course, to showcase a little bit of Melbourne and what's around. And for everyone, we all like to follow someone's journey and whatnot. But I like to share it all. And, of course, share a little bit of Melbourne with the world, a bit of Australia. I think it's a great place here. And I hope everyone continues to enjoy little bits of Australia when we do our adventures. But, I just want to give a massive shout out to those 4 wonderful people. And of course, everyone else out there who has supported me with well wishes and, the praises that this would get back and everything would be all right. So I want to thank everyone out there that's given me all the support. I really appreciate you guys. Absolutely. Got no idea how much I appreciate every one of you out there. And, if it wasn't for you guys, I might have made the decision, well, does it matter? Maybe I'll move on to something else. But I wanted to stay in YouTube to continue the journey, continue sharing, a little bit of my life as I go along. A bit of Australia, whenever I travel, do those vlogs out there as well. Because I think, we all like to see each other's countries out there across the world. And I think it's quite interesting. I love seeing everyone's vlogs. And when they do their lives, etc., and all their shorts they put up, I think it's fantastic. And I think it's a great way to connect with people. Also, I'll make some good friends. So that's about it. It's over, folks. It's over. The saga has come to an end. I think roughly it took about 1 month, a day and a half, and it was gone. But what a process, eh? What a process. If YouTube just had people there that the creators could go to and talk to, understand the issue, what was the problem. Don't just say that your channel's got this problem. Narrow it down, and it can be rectified as simple as 1, 2, 3. As 1, 2, 3. Anyway, folks, I thought I'd share that little bit of a news. The saga's finished. That's part 3. We're over and out, and we're happy. We're happy. All right, folks. Until next time, ciao for now. I will see you in the next vid.
Set me free.